Hello everyone, my name is Cyvolve and I have some very exciting news. The FNaF AR merch store is now live, and it has limited edition Chocolate Bonnie merch as well as other kinds of merch that you can order whenever. So, and also, an update has come out for the game, and at first glance, the only thing the new update seems to have done is improve things. It improved them a lot. But it also overhauled Shadow Bonnie's fight, and it's so much better now. Not a whole lot has changed with it, but I will show footage of the encounter at the end of this video. You need to have a lot of space to do it, but basically, in Shadow Bonnie's fight, you can now run away from him, back up from him, and he doesn't get dragged on the screen when you strafe. And on certain devices, you can turn on occlusion, which makes the AR, it makes it so that it looks like he's behind things. And yeah, I'll show you the full encounter at the end of this video. I won't have my webcam and mic actives because I was doing it outside. I can't really do that because you need to have a lot of space to do the encounter properly. But yeah, he is now very much possible at max difficulty, unlike before. Oh yeah, another thing to note is that Illumix mentioned on their Twitter that Chocolate Bonnie would be returning today. Presumably his profile icon will also be available again in the gift boxes. So if you missed Chocolate Bonnie, and hopefully if you missed his profile picture, you should hopefully be able to get that in the gift box, and you have another shot at getting his skin. You can buy it in the store, you can get it from drops from lures. So yeah, really, really good stuff if you missed Chocolate Bonnie. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the merch store. So right off the bat, we have the Sweet Surprise Limited Edition collection. If you had VIP access, you should have gotten access to this 2 hours early to be able to get a head start on ordering it, because keep in mind, the Sweet Surprise Limited Edition collection is limited stock. So once it's all bought out, it's gone. So be sure to, if you want anything out of this collection, be sure to order it now or never. Along with the Sweet Surprise Limited Edition collection, there's also the Let's Play collection and the Eternal collection, which are both can be ordered. Items in them can be ordered at any time. They're not limited stock. But first, let's go ahead and get into the Sweet Surprise collection. So in this collection, we have the Sweet Surprise Chocolate Bonnie Limited Edition tee, the Chocolate Bonnie tee, the Bitten Chocolate Bonnie tee, I Bite Back Chocolate Bonnie tee, I Bite Back Chocolate Bonnie hoodie, Sweet Surprise Poster Limited Edition, and the Sweet Surprise Mug Limited Edition. I personally ordered the Chocolate Bonnie tee, the black version, because I think it looks really cool. But yeah, all these items are really cool. 2 of these items can be ordered in separate colors, the Chocolate Bonnie tee and the Bitten Chocolate Bonnie tee. So if we go ahead and go right into this one, you can pick between white or black, along with size, quantity, stuff like that. And on the other one, and on this one, the Bitten Chocolate Bonnie tee, you can swap between the colors white or light pink. So yeah, some pretty good colors there. And now for the next collection, the Let's Play Launch Collection. This collection has some more stuff generally for the game, and not like, skins or anything. It's more like general FNaF AR themed merch, like the Springtrap tee. I really like the Springtrap shirt. Foxy tee, hoodies, long sleeve tees, and some really cool mugs. I really like this post mug, and it comes in 2 different kinds, which we'll look at in just a second. Home invasion mug, cabin poster, alleyway poster, gift card. Ooh, you can order gift cards. Nice. And oh, this hoodie for Springtrap has his jump scare on the back, which is pretty nice. And so let's go ahead and look at the colors for this, or types or whatever. Here's white, and here is black. And now for the last collection, the Eternal collection, it has some very interesting stuff that has to do with AR apps. So in this collection, it has some very simple designs, some very cool, simple designs. So if you want to show that you like the series without being too overbearing and over the top with your clothing. So it's got, really simple, cool designs, but some of these outfits here, these shirts, have AR filters. So when you scan it with a certain app, I'm not sure which app it was, it's probably Snapchat or something, it will do a jump scare of the character that the merch is for, which is really cool. So A lot of these come in different colors. Let's look at the colors for this. The Forever Friends tee. This one here comes in white, red, purple, black, and gold. It's a really cool shirt. I really like how simple this one is. And on the special delivery Freddy and Baby tee, I'm only going to show the colors for one of these because they're pretty much the same, just a different icon. You have white, gray, and black. There's also the Forever Friends hoodie, which comes in black, red, and white. And again, you can get gift cards. So if you want to buy your friends something, you can buy them some gift cards. And yeah, it's some very cool stuff. And on the topic of the Shadow Bonnie overhaul I was talking about, I'm going to show some footage in just a second, but basically, you can now run away from him to keep your distance so he doesn't perpetually get closer and closer to you. You can run away, and the AR tries to hide parts of his body to make it look like he's behind things. So like behind a tree, behind a car, things like that. It's still a bit buggy because it's experimental. You can turn it on in the settings on some phones, not all phones, but in the settings, there is an occlusion option that you can turn on, and even without this, you can still now run away from Shadow Bonnie, but to have the effect where it looks like he's behind things, you need to have this on. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the footage. So as you saw from that recording, it is a little buggy, but yeah, Shadow Bonnie, parts of him will turn invisible to like obscure him behind walls if he's like, if a wall is in front of him or something. And at long distances, yeah, it made him invisible, and sometimes he would like, glitch around a little bit, but when it does work, it works really good. I have a screenshot of fighting him in the living room where he was partially obscured by a door frame, and it looked so good. I'm really excited for where they go from here with this kind of AR tech, and yeah, it's some very exciting stuff. And you can also, as you saw there, you can keep backing up away from him to keep your distance now. So before, as you beat him, he kept getting harder and harder, and eventually you had to do so many rounds that you couldn't beat him in time. But now that you can actually get away from him, he is much more possible to beat at his really late difficulties. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next video.